Welcome to Using Play to Raise Globally Minded Kids. My name is Amanda Boyarshina, and I'm the co-author of the book 100 Fun and Easy Learning Games for Kids and the popular website The Educator's Spin on It. I have my K-12 Reading Master certification. I've taught kindergarten and first grade, and I have 3 young kids. Today, I'm going to share with you 3 simple ways to bring more cultural learning into your everyday play using very simple tools. I invite you to head over to theeducatorspinonit.com and search in the toolbar for Pretend Play Printables for Global Learning. And there you're going to find the activities that I'm talking about today, as well as the free printables to make this as easy as possible for you to include more global learning into your child's everyday play. Using your pretend kitchen is a great way to bring global learning into play. The first thing I suggest you to do is to add labels. This is a refrigerator. As a kindergarten teacher, I know the importance of the word environmental print. And that means labeling the things around us that say the name. So I made a set of labels for my pretend kitchen. Only I just didn't write the word refrigerator. I wrote it in Russian, Japanese, and Spanish. There's many languages spoken around the world, but it's not often that our kids get to see them in print. I want my kids to know that the words in other languages mean the same thing as refrigerator. If you're learning a second or third language in your home, I would strongly suggest making labels in those languages. Now, I don't speak Russian, Japanese, and Spanish, but I want my kids to see those words in print. The key to environmental print is to put it as close as you can to that specific object. So the microwave is next to the microwave. But it's also to use it. Because if you don't talk with your kids about the environmental print or word labels on the object, they won't know that. Or they won't know what it means. So for example, if I have the word oven on my oven, I'll use that in play. And I might ask my son, do you want to put cookies in the oven? That's the word oven. Let's see if we can turn it to 500 degrees. Shh. Whoop, cookies are done. The second way to incorporate more global learning into your pretend play kitchen is with books. I know that's the reading teacher in me, but books are really a great way to have kids explore the world from the comfort of their own home. My favorite place to find them is at the used bookstore, and I head right to the cooking section because there they have anything from Asian to Russian, Japanese. I've seen European cookbooks, and usually they're at a very reasonable price. When I look for cookbooks for my pretend play kitchen, I'm also looking for books with lots of color and flaps and things that children want to explore. So my son might turn to a page and say, I want to make that. And then he'll come and grab his pretend food and go to the oven and, make it. In addition to cookbooks, you can also find fiction or nonfiction books about cooking, like a family favorite, Rainbow Stew. In this book, the grandpa has his grandkids pick vegetables from the garden and make stew at the end. We always seem to talk about how our family makes soup and how other families from around the world make soup. It's a great springboard for discussion. How does your family make soup? The last thing in regards to books is menus. And I add the word menu into the book section because it is printed words. It's not bound like a book is, but it's still something that kids can read and interact with. I've made a very simple Russian menu, which you can print at the educator spin on it. If you look for pretend, play, printables for global learning, it's part of that. And I try to keep my homemade ones simple so that my preschooler can practice ordering. If I have a laminator, I could put it through that. Or you can use a see-through folder and a dry erase marker and let your child select the items they want to order, like a bowl of borscht or a cup of tea and chocolate torte. Then they can add up those numbers for a total. Now you have a literacy, global learning, and math lesson, all in a few minutes. If you go out to a restaurant, ask them if they have a takeout menu, and you can do the same thing with that. The third way that you can bring more global learning into your play is with objects. When I say that, this month in our kitchen, we have these cute Russian dishes. The children like to serve their dolls all sorts of snacks in these. After the month is over, I'll put them away and bring out something new. Maybe it's the teacups from England or the big bowl from Mexico. I also have the cutest little set of wooden sushi. Now, I don't like to bring it out all at once. I like to have one special item every couple weeks or every month, and this keeps the interest high. No matter what you do, I hope that this short lesson gave you a lot of inspiration on how you can make your child's play even more global focused. Thanks for joining us.